There you go. There's a promise.
Do you believe that?
Or if one of us calls, you'll show it.
No, I'll show the hand if you all fold. I promise.
Either way.
Either
way we're going to see it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, either way you're going to see the
that's
hand.
good news.
That's another way to look at it.
Okay, I'm looking forward to
You've got
seeing
at
it.
least one juice. It's a wee bit of an overpay.
Just so nobody worries too much. Is one enough? Do you trust me? I have two
one
kings.
more,
I have
one
two
more,
kings.
one more. You said you had a
I
juice.
have two kings.
You said you had a juice.
King
Right,
three
right,
he's got.
yourself.
I have two kings. Yeah, here's a red one too.
Oh.
Nice hand.
I had a
I
king.
made it.
I had a king as well.
Bluff
Well, I knew you were lying because I had the
More
deuce. I had 10
information
deuces.
given,
I had a
and
king as well.
That's
another
it,
reason
yeah.
not to do
No,
that
I
is
wanna
you encourage your opponent. John McGill now has got to feel good about his fold there, and that's one thing you don't want to do is encourage and make your opponents feel good
If anyone's got a hand,
when you're fighting to survive.
It's you.
It's kind of like a bear giving a hunter another arrow.
It's true. Sometimes I feel like Tony G, he's willing to sacrifice a little strategy for entertainment value, and he certainly enjoyed that one. I mean, he's here to have fun after all, isn't he?
Good point. Good point. Entertainment value can't be underrated. We are here on television, after all, enjoying this wonderful action coming to you from Leyton Orient Matchroom Sports Studios. Party Poker's World Open.
Total of 16,000 from Christofferson with the ace
I shouldn't
10.
even look, but I will. I will look. I'll look slowly. I found the deuce. Queen was alright.
You know, they call them chirping chips sometimes. A player wins some chips and he starts to chirp. Tony G, he never slowed down, but he does seem to be of a happier countenance right now, doesn't he?
Just come out and have fun, have a chat, chit chat. Get a bit offensive every now and again, but it's not personal. Just want to get chips. I'll have a stab at a few opponents, see if they can. If I can find some weakness, then I'll have a few more stabs.
You can find out more on all things poker by logging onto our website www.5.tv/poker. There's everything you need to know on there about poker, including how to play and what beats what. You can also watch video tutorials and interviews with top players, get all the info on the World Open, and of course there's our competition. Click on Win to enter.
Still
They
got
haven't
broke.
even peaked yet.
Still a cycle. Yeah.
They've just started.
Still a cycle. It's a really hard job to handle it. So many things get you. Drugs, fast cars, fast women, slow women.
Button play for Tony G, perhaps.
Alcohol.
He's giving
Gets me, but
Christofferson
I'm
a wide berth, and
You've got
McGill
to be careful.
looks to move all in with nothing.
First you get lower, boys.
Realistic.
All in.
That's cute.
This is dangerous. What does Christofferson need to find a call
much more
here?
is it?
Uh-oh.
Just about that.
35 total, I think. Maybe 38.
Uh-oh. Well, Christofferson will have
2,000 more.
McGill swallowed up.
Well, McGill's got two worries on his hand. One is getting called. The second is turning this hand over, which certainly would be embarrassing.
Time to say goodbye.
Oh, that's a lot. You got the low.
He's got
I
a
go low.
low.
You're going to have it dominated there. You would have
And,
preferred ace deuce.
The only good
Two
news,
dollars.
if there
This
is
is
any,
close.
for
I mean,
McGill
this is
right
what I'm
now,
talking
Ken,
about,
is that
yeah.
Split pot.
this pot is 76,000. It would get him right back in it.
The ace four at least is better than ace
Well,
king.
he should be singing "Dream the Impossible
I think
Dream,"
it's this better
as
than ace
even
king.
Christofferson's got the straight draw
6 is a good
dominated.
Yeah.
That's a sick card.
McGill down to
I wouldn't
6
wish it
outs
on
here.
anyone.
And a 6 right now is really the worst card he could see. Ace would be worse. 4 wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
There's not many good cards.
Now at least you're live again. Now you got 4 out.
Actually,
He's moved up now.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does have
89 or
4
6. He's got a
Neither
buzzer.
split pot, right?
A lot of optimism on the table going around for John McGill. So we go to the river,
Ooh, it's close.
not to be.
All right, Tony. Nice playing with you. Good
Out
man.
in sixth
Cheers.
place.
Thanks.
John McGill.
Good luck.
Classy
Well done,
guy,
all right, guys.
entertaining
Nice
game
working
for
hands.
sure.
Well done. Good luck.
But John McGill will take his 7,000 and be our first man down.
All 6 players had survived to the 3rd level, but something had to give. The cards running cold for John McGill as he tried to make his move and got shot down by the bullet.
For me today, it seemed very quiet. I thought we'd try and push on a wee bit, and then I got caught with me not flush draw, and it just didn't come from. Things just weren't working out for me, and when I had good cards, I wasn't getting paid.
John McGill breaks the golden seal of this semi-final, first man out. Now, Kenna, we were talking about pressing the panic button. Did he press it too early?
I think so. You know, he had really battened down his game, and he was getting enough premium hands, just not any action when he got them. And perhaps he felt like, you know, this is where he needed to gamble. But there was only one big blind to get. You know, maybe a misstep here by John McGill. But he got here this far. He collects 7,000. Nice work.
Christofferson had the chip lead. Now it's even bigger based on the fact that he took out McGill. Is it time for him to really put the clampers on?
Well, I don't think so. You know, remember, he's still got a long journey in front of him. He's got the mountain to climb, first place 200,000. You want to exact that pressure when you have the chips. Remember, when he goes to the next stage, everybody will be on an even keel, more or less, because the average will be 200,000. So now is the time for him to continue that climb so he can rest later on the final table.
Who are your eyes on right now?
Well, right now, Harry Demetrio is on the hot seat. He's on the bottom. Can he pick up the hands or make the right moves to make a challenge for that final table?
Not all owls can fly, but Harry Demetrio will try and make his do it.
No one to play with? There's always PartyPoker.com.
Welcome back to the PartyPoker.com World Open. A chance now for you at home to get involved. Let's take a look at our competition. We're giving you the chance of winning a poker prize you simply can't play without. Shuffle up and deal around your own pad with your own PartyPoker.com poker kit. There's a 4-fold poker table, 2 decks of cards, a set of chips and dealer button with a customised chrome flight case. All you need for the perfect night of poker with your mates, and we've 10 to give away. All you have to do to win this prize is answer the following. The highest placed Brit in this year's World Series of Poker is playing in tonight's heat. Who was it? A. Harry Demetriou, B. John Houston, or C. John McGill? To enter, go to www.5.tv/poker and answer the question. Entrants must be over 18 and the competition closes at midnight on the 7th of November.
This rowboat has gotten lighter, but still 2 dudgeons of ballast yet to be heaved.
Want to get a hand?
Who will it be?
Dudgeons of ballast. You don't hear that everywhere, but you did tonight from the master.
Kenna, do you get the feeling that Tony G is about to start strutting his stuff? I mean, he doesn't exactly have a big stack, but he must feel like the hard work's been done.
You mean implode?
Could be, could
Better
be.
go all in this time. So I can't
Darren Bloom, he took 1 step backward this evening, that's all.
Fine.
Ready to move with the ace-10. Darren's got about 84,000.
Raise to 20,000 total.
And that 20,000,
Pass.
about a quarter of his
How much
stack.
does this
Uh-oh.
64.
The executioner in Paul
64
Christofferson
more.
looking for
Well, you said
another
84,
victim.
So.
This man should wear a black hood to this event.
Yeah, for sure. Is this borderline or automatic?
Well, I think he's got cause for concern because Darren Bloom's hand frequency has been low.
Machine.
So
Michael.
Call.
he opts to call and not re-raise. I think that is a probably
Don't advise me on what I want to see here.
an understandable decision, especially now too that he is out of position.
Yeah, I mean, one thing is he gave Harry D an option of cutting in the pot for 14,000, but Harry not interested with the king 10.
Harry makes a good lay down there, doesn't get enticed by the value of the pot.